I stuffed it in my jeans. Shortly after that, I had my weird premonition. I was standing with Julie, waiting for her to buy cotton candy, the appeal of which I have never understood. I looked over at my mom and dad, who were nearby, leaning against the boardwalk railing and looking out at the ocean, still a murky greenish-gray this early in the year, when I got an uneasy sort of feeling. I can never usually put my finger on exactly what's wrong when this happens. It's just this weird sensation that I get right between my shoulder blades. Like the shivers, but not quite. That's my spot, between my shoulder blades. It's my Achilles heel. It's a feeling I definitely don't like, so I generally try to keep my guard up. After what seemed like a few minutes, but was probably only a few seconds, the feeling went away. By the second time we rode the Pirate's Plunge, I'd forgotten all about it. The day wore on. We looked at the weirdos shuffling down the boardwalk, we played too many arcade games, and late in the afternoon we walked on the beach and put our feet in the freezing water. When the sun started to sink over Buffy's Baby Burgers, we headed north. As usual, my dad inflicted his classic rock radio station on us all, which I have to admit plays some catchy tunes, but only if cranked up to an extremely high volume. And so, as the sky grew dark and the exits flew by, the entire car belted out a song about a small-town girl and the smell of wine and cheap perfume, and something that went on and on and on and on. And then another one about tramps with hot cars that were born to run. If I'm to speak truthfully, this happy little tale of family bliss wasn't entirely uncommon. We generally had a good time together. But this was to be the last one. The last one, BT. Before Thomas. Before Julie and I found out our father had been lying to us for more or less our entire lives. That happened the next day. Chapter 2. My mother likes to say that I'm a pessimist. I am not a pessimist. I'm just not getting too excited or raising my hopes too high, so that when something bad happens, I won't be disappointed. I'll be ready for it. But I wasn't ready for this. Not at all. Or the way I found out, all of a sudden like that, after dinner, without warning. Then once I knew it, that was it. I couldn't not know it ever again. It was a complete shock for both my sister and me. Or at least it was for me. Julie didn't act too shocked, but you can never tell what she's thinking. We'd just finished dinner out back, the first outdoor meal of the season. The weekend had been unseasonably warm for April. That's the phrase they always use, isn't it? Unseasonably warm. The meal had been entirely pleasant. We had spicy shrimp on skewers, which I adored. Everyone liked them a lot, but my mom made them more often than she might otherwise because of my very vocal passion for them. Now, however, those tangy crustaceans will forever be associated with this horrific evening. Julie had talked a lot, poor Julie, about her school play, and we even had some laughs at my dad's expense. "The show is in 2 weeks?" he asked my sister. "Here we go," my mom said with a smirk. My dad can't remember anything without writing it in his appointment calendar. He still uses an actual book, pen on paper, as if he was born in the 1970s, which he was. He gets a lot of grief for it. "Next week, Dad," Julie said. "We'll be there," he promised her. He nodded his head as if lodging vital information he would take with him to his grave. "So what's in 2 weeks?" "Really, darling?" My mom shook her head. She was sort of grinning, but maybe not entirely. "And you're not even close to 50 yet." "Oh, right," he said. "It's our wedding anniversary." He saved himself by giving my mom one of his winning smiles, where he squints his baby blues at her. After the meal, Julie and I cleared the table, which frankly is a pain when we eat outside. Everything has to be carried to and from the kitchen.